Hey guys, it's Dr. Bree here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited for this video because the weight is finally going away. You saw my last video, you guys know that I have PCOS. I've been struggling with my weight. I was 171 pounds and I will let you guys know how much weight I have lost. You guys know I hate tracking. Like, tracking is something that I don't like, and the reason I don't like it is because it put limits on what I can eat. I realized that I was eating way too much, especially when it comes to fat. Now let's back up and see why I was eating so much fat. If we go back to 2019 era, 2019, 2020, 2021, I was a heavy keto girl, which means that I did clean keto. I made all of my foods. When we came down here to Orlando, I had to start my job like a week before we had moved. We came down here and we meal prepped everything that we ate. So when it came to bread, it was almond flour. They were chaffles, cheddar, and almond flour. I had like no carbs whatsoever. Everything was made. So I was heavy with keto. And when you do keto heavily like that, you reduce your carbs so low, but then you eat fat. So transitioning to moving to Orlando and getting out of a small town, or what we call it as like a bunker, because there was nothing to do where I was living, there was food and there was no limits on foods because you could get it. You could get these access to it. They were in these fun shapes. They were Mickey shaped. They were just, you know, universal. They were, now universal sweets, they're okay, but like it didn't matter because we've never had these sweets, crumble cookie. We never had these things. So it was easy to eat. So transitioning to eating a little bit healthier, I still use a lot of fat because that's what I was used to in the bunker. So doing this week of tracking really opened my eyes to see that I was still using some of those keto tendencies with eating a lot of fat. And that's why the weight was gaining. That's why it was struggling losing weight. Things has happened this week that I've noticed since I've been tracking. I realized that I was eating way too much. I was eating a lot of cheese and butter. Like, I didn't realize I was eating that much cheese and butter, but that was just because I used to do keto. Another thing is I realized that I've had a little bit more energy. A lot of things that I feel like I wasn't able to do. I was tired a lot because I was eating a lot of fat. I had more energy tracking and having a set amount of macros. These are my macros that I'm hitting each day. And at first I was like pouting about it because I was like, I want to eat, because my body was like, wait a minute, we're in a famine. And I'm like, girl, we are not in a famine. You have enough food. You've been eating like 100 grams of fat for the past year. So you're good. To listen to my body and tell my body, you know, we've eaten. We've hit our macros, so you are full. So you're just gonna have to, you know, deal with this. Also making sure that I was drinking more water, and then making sure that I had my sleep cycle. One thing that I've noticed is that eating protein has kept me satisfied and has decreased my cravings. I used to have a lot of cravings and just felt like I wasn't full all the time, but the protein has really helped with that. I've also noticed that getting the protein has also improved my mood, and I did a little bit more investigation on this. So I went, because you guys know I love research and finding evidence-based practice. I found an article online. I will link it below. It is a peer-reviewed article, and it's the association between macronutrients intake and depression in the United States and South Korea. This was by Ji-Hoon Woo et al. And this came out in 2020. And the research was just showing that if you don't have enough protein, your body can go into a state of depression, and you can feel sadness. You can just feel like very null. And sometimes it's like, why am I feeling these things when things are going good? You know, my mental health is under control. But a lot of the linkage to that is because of low protein. And it was great to see this study, to see that low protein intake can cause depression, and it can worsen depression. And I did notice that this week when I had my protein, my mental health was great. I had ran out of protein a little bit on like Wednesday, and I could slowly see the difference of me just kind of getting kind of like null a little bit. And I was like, wow, it's the protein. I got the protein back and I'm feeling a lot better. Because I feel more alert. I feel more like I can catch things. I'm more clear-headed. It's like I don't have as much brain fog since I'm not first eating a lot of fat or eating over my calories and hitting my macronutrients. So what we all want to know is, how much weight has I lost? I started off at 171 and I am now 168.1, and I was so excited to see the 160s because I haven't seen them. I didn't think I could get to them. I didn't think that was like anything I should be looking forward to, but I'm so happy about the 168. I know in the past I would have saw 168 and would have cried, but I'm so happy to finally reach it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to track. I'm going to keep you guys posted on this journey that I'm doing. I'm just going to track, and I'll give you guys weekly updates on what's going on and how my body is changing. My clothes are fitting better. My scrubs, I'm not sagging them because they're not too small, and I'm like, I don't want to go up on the size. Now they fit. I can put them on and they fit. I just feel good in my clothes. I feel like I look better. I feel like my face is going in a little bit more. I feel more disciplined. Reading about when you are disciplined with your food, you can be disciplined in other walks in your life. And I do feel that way because now that I can control the food instead of having the food control me, I can control other things, like when it comes to my mental health, when it comes to patients, when it comes to coworkers, when it comes to outside stimuli that I cannot control. I feel more at ease because I'm now controlling my food intake. And that has been a very big eye opener for me this week. I hope you guys are doing great. Please comment below and tell me how your journey is with weight loss, with PCOS, and just the struggles of eating. Give me any type of hacks that you have. I'm still eating the pumpkin protein because it's just pumpkin. And I'm just watching my body change. My face, the acne has subsided a little bit, but that's because I'm using a new product. And to be honest, I feel like if I would have used this product when I was eating all that fat and butter and all that stuff, I feel like the product wouldn't have worked. I feel like it's working because I'm in this deficit. So what I'm gonna show you guys is the journey with my face as well. I had some comments that were saying, like, if you get out of this deficit, you're gonna gain all your weight back. The thing about being in this deficit, it's more of just guiding my eating habits to see what I need to eat and what I was eating too much of. This is something that I can maintain for the rest of my life. I'm not doing like a 1200 calorie diet because that's like a yo-yo, because you cannot sustain 1200 calories. And plus, with the job I do and the exercise I do, I have the set calories and the set macros that have been helping me to lose the weight. So I have lost a total of 3 pounds in a week. I'm so excited. I will keep you guys posted for this journey. And like I said, please let me know your tips and tricks. And I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Don't forget to comment below and turn on that notification bell. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Hey Dr. Bree. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Bye.